Hi, I'm Angelia Trinidad. I'm the CEO and founder of Passion Planner, and today I'm going to share with you my top 3 ways to get out of a rut. So we've all been there, that kind of funky feeling where maybe things aren't just going right, or maybe you just feel like you're floating directionlessly. I definitely know that I felt that way. I actually felt that way right before I started Passion Planner, and it was the impetus to get me to start this company. After I graduated from UCLA, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I also was really paralyzed by my perfectionism. I didn't know what I wanted to do next, and I was so worried that I was gonna make the wrong move, so I ended up not making the move. And for about 3 months, I was really, really depressed, and I guess this is kind of like a video that I wish I saw when I was feeling that way. So a disclaimer is that these are just tips that I have found to be useful, and if you're in a rut, then I'm really, really sorry. It really sucks. And if these things help you, then great, but if they don't, then don't worry. Everyone's on their own journey, and I just hope that this helps you take the next step in your journey. Just feel better about the direction of your life. And if you watch this and it takes you some time to take that next step, I hope that you're not so hard on yourself like I was, because I think one of the biggest hurdles was me and my own self-judgment. And without further ado, my top 3 ways to get out of a rut. So my first tip is to do one small thing consistently that helps you feel a little better. So for me, it's to take a shower, write, or go for a walk outside. And they might be different for you. So what I found for myself is when I keep this little promise to myself to go on a 10-minute walk or even a 5-minute walk, even when I can't do that, just to get out of my bed and go outside for a little bit, I start to build my own self-trust again. And I think that's really important, because a lot of times we put our minds to things and we don't do that thing, and we get frustrated with ourselves and we start criticizing ourselves. So my suggestion is to choose one small thing and try to do that consistently for a week. And that doesn't mean you have to do it every single day. Even if you do it 3 times, that's so many more times than you would have done if you didn't set the intention of doing that small thing. A lot of times I think that I need more rest, but I think that rest is sometimes misinterpreted as just more sleep, and I find that that makes me feel more and more stagnant. And one of the things that my therapist has taught me is that I just sometimes need more movement. Because my mind is racing constantly, my body needs to kind of get it out as well. So tip number 2 is to get re-inspired by filling out a passion roadmap. And shameless plug, I am the CEO of Passion Planner, and one of the key tools that has helped me get out of a rut is a passion roadmap. And what that is it's a mind map that you pretty much dump all of your long and short-term goals into without having to reason or justify it. And I think this could be really helpful because it can get you more excited about what's to come in your life. You can go to the link down in the description to go and print out the passion roadmap, and hopefully that gets you a little bit inspired about just goals that maybe you've forgotten about, and you can start to plan to do one of those things. So I hope you take 5 minutes to fill it out, and hopefully you find something that makes you feel more inspired. And tip number 3 is to write a future gratitude letter for yourself. And what that is it's a letter that I like to do on a monthly basis, where, for example, if July is about to start, I like to write the letter for July, thanking it for all the things that I wanted to bring to me. This is actually an idea that my friend Danica from Self-Care Society has shared with her Self-Care Society group. This is not sponsored. I love Danica, and I think it's one of my favorite exercises because it really gets you into the feelings that you want to feel. And what I love to do after is I like to highlight it and go through and deconstruct them into actionable steps that I could put into my planner or my agenda. So I actually start moving towards those things in this month. And usually I would say like 75% of the things that I want to happen in this ideal month happen. And it might be a combination of planning and also just having it in your brain and having that awareness for those opportunities. But it's been something that has been really helpful for me to just feel grateful and feel like, wow, there's something to look forward to and I can do something about it. So I hope that exercise helps. So those are my top 3 tips on how to get out of a rut. I hope they help you, and I hope you remember it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to start. Bye.